Alright YouTube, little recap of yesterday what happened. We were driving around Matt's truck after picking it up from the shop to see if we can get it to run any better. All 8 injectors were replaced as high performance injectors. The injectors he had in there before were too small, so it wouldn't spool his big turbo. And injector 7 ended up shitting the bed in that truck. It gave a contribution balance code, I believe it was, and it was just running like complete shit. So we had all the injectors replaced, got custom tuning revised for the size of injectors that he's got, and for his turbo and whatnot, so everything was copacetic. And then we it just wasn't running right, even after having all the injectors fixed and paying $1,300 for the mechanic to fix the problem. Still wasn't fixed. As you see, it was it started up really good the first time, then it started loping really bad. So we were down to a few things. We thought maybe it was a washed cylinder, or it could be bad FICM. He has a 58 volt FICM in there right now, and we figured with his batteries constantly dying and having to boost the truck all the time that maybe it shot the FICM. I don't think that's the case. I think it maybe the IPR might have gone out on it. So he was fiddling around with his truck today, and he got it running. He got it running really well today. It was running fine. He was producing boost. It was working really well. And then it started to shit the bed again. So we think maybe the batteries and the IPR may be conflicting each other. So he went out and got new batteries, and I haven't heard since on if his truck is running properly or not. But dealing with that yesterday ended up consuming the day, and we couldn't replace the shocks in his Toyota, and we couldn't do what we were going to do to my truck. And he seems to be pretty busy today figuring out his truck, and I want to get stuff done to my truck, so we decided to part ways today. And I was going to do stuff to my truck, he was going to get his truck running, and then we'll get together my next set of days off, and we're going to replace the shocks in his Toyota, or maybe he'll end up doing it himself on his days off that he's got right now. So regardless, I'm going to spend the next few days here with my girlfriend. We're going to go on an adventure together, probably head down to where the mud bogs were, take the dogs out for another run. So yeah, yesterday just kind of got away from us, and the day before, as I said before, I'll reiterate, I had a lot of good content in the video, but as I was uploading it, my video went black, and it turns out that I lost all my content as it was exporting from my my editing application. So hopefully all goes well today. I'll include some of yesterday's footage in with today's video, and you'll see what we're going to do to the Power Stroke today. And I'll show you today. You saw the emblems that Matt had put custom done for his truck, as I got done by mine from the same guy. There is my front Ford emblem, my side F250 emblem, and of course the other side to match. So first things first, I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to go get a handful of tools. We're going to rip the headlights out, take the grill out, take the grill apart, and take out my side mirror markers out, and I think you may know what's coming. So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. I have the tools I need. I think I've got all of them anyways. My toolbox is kind of a, well, my set's kind of a mess right now, as it I dropped it on when I was walking on some ice this year, and my tools went flying, so naturally I'm missing a few, and my kit doesn't quite close anymore. But first things first, we're gonna take out the side mirror markers, as that's the quickest and easiest part. Now what you have to do is turn it all the way in. So you can have access, as you can see in there, that little tab in there. And it's out. I just have to pull up the bulbs. And my side marker is out. Now for the other side. This side's a little more difficult to get the wires off because they made on the passenger side for some reason they're much shorter. So when it comes to putting the lights back in, it tends to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Now it's time to take apart the grill and take out the headlights, which I haven't done before other than to take that out, so this should be quite interesting. All this to also just change a headlight bulb too. Now that's what both an F250 or 350 looks like without the grille or headlights. It seems like the rad and the intercoolers are all in quite an angle in there, hey? Alright YouTube, so what we're going to do here is I've got my workstation here set out. It's going to be a little messy probably. I've got some isopropyl alcohol. I've got some rags, and we're going to start prepping everything. So here's my signal markers. I've got a heat source here, which I'm going to turn off for the time being. I've got my lamp for extra light. So yeah, first things first, I'm going to clean up these markers, or these signal lights. Alright YouTube, after a long day today, pulling my truck apart, I have smoked both my headlights, smoked my mirror emblems, and I have vinyl wrapped the inner bars of my grille. So now it's time to go put it all back together. Alright YouTube, this is my truck put all back together. Tinted headlights where the signals are on the top. Tinted marker lights on the sides, got my custom emblems in, and I wrapped my grille. Now mind you, it's my first wrap job, so it's not all that great. It's actually kind of shitty, but it's the best I could do for now until I can afford to get my grille painted up. So yeah, this is what it's like for the time being. Those actually turned out really well. Those aren't as nice as I hoped, but I've got custom headlights coming in anyways, so this is just to get me by until those show up.